best Wonder Woman writer you've probably never heard of. Next round of DC Finest has been announced. They will be out in December, and one of the titles is introducing Wonder Woman. That is the original Wonder Woman comics. If you go on to Penguin Random House's website, you can see it here. Unfortunately, most of the pre-sales aren't up, so you can't quite order it yet. However, there is a vital name missing from the buy section, and that is this lovely lady right here, Joye Hummels. She started out as Marston's typist. Well, she actually started out as his student in a psychology course. Her writing was so impressive that she received the highest score he'd ever given to a student, and he invited her to come and work for him. Now, whilst she started out as his typist, she did eventually go on to become his ghostwriter and penned more than 70 Wonder Woman stories, all of which were credited to Marston's pen name, Charles Moulton. Now, this only came to light thanks to Jill Lepore in her lovely book, Secret History of Wonder Woman, which was published in 2015. Jill Lepore did phenomenal work, put in all the graft, and it is thanks to her that we were able to find and connect Joy's name. Now, despite the fact that she's not formally credited, she was able to provide her 2 binders worth of those scripts to the Smithsonian, which is where they currently are, and she has actually won an award, the Bill Finger Award for writing. Joy originally took on the task of writing in large part because of Marston's struggle with first polio and then eventually the cancer that would kill him. She ghost wrote from the period of 1944 to 1947, whilst she started out as his typist in 1943 when she was just again 19 years old. Now, Hummels got married, and her husband actually already had a daughter from a previous relationship, so she stepped back at the time it was framed under the fact of her wanting to be a parent. However, she's since been explicitly and pointedly clear about the fact that she felt that Robert Kanigher, and then later the Comics Code Authority, was destroying both the feminist and feminine elements of Diana. Her exact words were, "Even if I had not left because of my new daughter, I would have resigned if I had been asked to make Wonder Woman a masculine thinking and acting superwoman." It would take decades before Wonder Woman would once again reach the peak of popularity that many of her stories brought in. Now, obviously, when it comes to crediting individuals, sometimes it's more complex than just wanting to do the right thing. There's a potential that there could be estates engaged in this, but as nobody's really stated on it publicly or discussed this, it's really hard to tell if this is a matter of laziness, ignorance, or just simply somebody not wanting to be hit with a lawsuit. Eventually, Hummel went on to be a stockbroker after her daughter grew up, and we never got to see any other writing from her. She passed in 2001 in her home a day after her 97th birthday, and by all accounts was able to live a fulfilling and happy life. Without seeming horrifically smug about it, it is definitely worth noting that it did take decades to get Wonder Woman back on track after she left, though her leaving was more of a symptom rather than the direct cause. So there you have it, one of Wonder Woman's best writers, largely unknown.